Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a solution for the water contamination issue in Copper City. As you know, Copper City has been experiencing odor and appearance problems due to the growth of algal blooms. These blooms are caused by excess amounts of nitrogen and phosphorus present in Crystal River. In river water, nitrogen occurs in chemical compounds containing polyatomic ions like nitrate, nitrite, and ammonium. Ammonium ions form rapidly when ammonia dissolves in water. Phosphorus contributes to the development of algal blooms due to a substance called soluble phosphate. Plants and blue-green algae are able to absorb the substance, which then cause the algal blooms. Now, the main contributor to excess amounts of phosphorus is from household and industrial cleaners, specifically from wastewater effluent and effluent from the pulp and paper mill. As the manager of Copper City's pulp and paper mill, I believe funding my company to construct a wetland would be the most beneficial solution for the water contamination issue. Although neither the wastewater treatment plant, stormwater drainage system, or pulp and paper mill do not exceed the regulations set by the government, Copper City is still in need of elucidation. Composing the solution to construct a wetland is ideal for Copper City, especially when considering the scientific, environmental, societal, and economic perspectives. As of right now, 90% of the water used to wash, process, and bleach the wood pulp for the paper making is returned to the river. If a wetland is constructed, about 50% of the nutrients from the effluent plant will be removed. The concentration of nitrogen would go from 4.8 milligrams per liter to 2.4 milligrams per liter. Phosphorus levels would go from 1.24 milligrams per liter to 0.62 milligrams per liter. This would therefore diminish and most likely put the growth of algal blooms to a halt. Copper City certainly has water treatment systems to create safe water for citizens to use and drink. Although, some people have complained about the water having a funny taste sporadically caused from the development of algal blooms. Additionally, the blooms can be harmful to wildlife drinking the untreated water since pond scum release toxins in slow-moving waters. If the advancements of algal blooms gets out of hand, a biofilm will cover the bottom of the river, which will then harm fish and invertebrates since the food will be covered. Nonetheless, the algal blooms have caused worriment for citizens as well. The people of Copper City take pride in keeping the community clean, so this contamination has had a large impact on them. If funding does not go towards the construction of a wetland for the pulp and paper mill, tourism will reach an all-time low. About 900 employees at the mill will lose their jobs since it will most likely close, and only re-employ about 100 of them. Not to mention, the sight and odor of the water will no longer be desirable. Although a constructed wetland has some negative effects, they are merely minor. It will cause for more mosquitoes, which could be an annoyance for the citizens or tourists, and it also will not provide a large number of jobs, but 900 jobs will be maintained. Other benefits include very little added cost for future maintenance, taxes will be maintained, and obviously reduced nutrient levels in the mill effluent will reduce the germination of the algal blooms. Additionally, the wetland will cost $5 million as opposed to more than $15 million for installation of a bioreactor for the city's water treatment. On behalf of the citizens of Copper City, I hope you consider funding the construction of a new wetland. Thank you for your time and attention to this matter.